Right. Well, Dr. Marlaine Smith, thank you very much for talking with me today about your book, Caring in Nursing Classics, an Essential Resource. So you are one of the co-editors of this book.
That's
Um,
right.
so why did you feel it was important to put out a collection of the caring science literature?
Well, actually, the idea for this book started, I think, about 8 years ago at one of the International Association for Human Caring conferences, where a group of attendees at that conference decided that we really needed to start collecting and compiling the most classic literature related to caring because, with the evolution of knowledge in caring, we really have to have a way to kind of trace and frame that literature and put it in some kind of context. So that happened, let's say, about 8 years ago, and then Dr. Zane Wolfe and Dr. Marion Turkel and I began having discussions about actually doing this. Like any wonderful idea, the seeds of that start, and then somebody has to actually till the soil and nourish that and get it going. And so we said, yes, we're going to do this. It's an important way for us to pull together all of the classic literature related to caring and kind of put it in some kind of structure so that scholars and students in caring could have a valuable resource at their fingertips when they really wanted to, get into the classic literature, and that it would be just a valuable resource even for those who are kind of newly introduced to this whole area of caring in nursing, so that they could have access to the most important literature. And I hesitate to say most important because we know we had to leave out some very critical articles, but that was a function of the number of pages that we had available to us, and there are always those kinds of limitations. And we've even talked about maybe there will be a volume two where the other important literature could be included.
Yeah, so I've seen, I mean, of course, there have been several books on caring science, but I haven't seen many that are collections of this sort that put together the seminal literature in the field like this one does. Um, would you say the same, or how would you say that this book is unique among um, books on this subject?
I agree with you, Dara. I don't think there's any book that actually pulls together all of the literature on caring in this way. So you'll see books on caring science that would be focused on a particular theory of caring, or there are books on instruments that actually measure caring. But in this book, we've taken, like, we're looking at the major theories, we're looking at the early literature on caring, the theoretical, the conceptual literature, the literature that's related to nursing practice and caring, leadership and caring, research in caring, methods that are used to study caring. So we really tried to identify some of the important areas in which there's been knowledge development about caring, and then to pull out some sample classic literature related to those particular areas. There's a book like this that is related to nursing theory, where there's a compilation of classic articles and chapters that are written on nursing theories, but nothing like this related to caring science.